part 1, we have already completed our 3 topics. Now we'll cover the remaining 2 topics, which includes exams you should attempt, levels of exams, how to get certified certificate, how to get job in Japanese language, and most effective way to study Japanese language. आज की वीडियो उन सबके लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है जिन्हें नहीं पता या फिर जिन्हें डाउट है कि जापानीज एग्जाम लेवल्स कितने होते हैं, उनका ऑर्डर क्या होता है, ईयर में कितनी बार होते हैं, सर्टिफिकेट कहाँ से मिलता है और कैसे मिलता है, कब मिलता है, शुड वी यूज दिस इन आवर डॉक्यूमेंट्स और नॉट, जापानीज लैंग्वेज को प्रोडक्टिव और इफेक्टिव वे में कैसे स्टडी कर सकते हैं. वॉच दिस वीडियो टिल एंड टू गेट ऑल द इन्फॉर्मेशन. I hope you all are fit and doing good in the journey of beautiful life. Today we will continue with part 1 of Introduction to Japanese, all the information that you need to know before learning Japanese language. Those who have watched my previous part 1 video must have got the complete information on 3 topics, and those who haven't, go and watch it by click on the I button given above, or I will mention the link in the description box. Let's start with the part 2, and if you like my video, hit the like button and also subscribe my channel so that you continue to get videos with similar interesting and informative content in future also. So let's start with the 4th topic. The only exam for Japanese language students who are studying Japanese or who already know Japanese but don't know where to get certified certificate. So the only exam is JLPT, Japanese Language Proficiency Test.
日本語能力試験
JLPT is a standardized criterion reference test to evaluate and certify Japanese language proficiency for non-native speakers, covering language knowledge, reading ability, and listening ability. The test is held twice a year in Japan and selected countries, including India. Now let's quickly talk about levels of exam or test and certification. The JLPT, Japanese Language Proficiency Test, consists of 5 levels, N1 to N5, with N5 being the lowest and N1 being the highest level of certification. One more important thing is, JLPT certificates do not expire or become invalid over time. And remember that the certificate you will get once you have cleared your JLPT is the only certified certificate which enables you to make your career or to get employed in Japanese or Indian companies. In my upcoming videos, I'll give you the brief and clear detail about JLPT exam, when it is held, how to apply, where to apply, process to get certificate, how can you make your career in Japanese language, and many more in just few and easy steps so that you don't have any doubt before you start studying Japanese language. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get updated. Now let's move on to the next and important topic. Japanese is one of the most difficult language. ऐसा नहीं है, it's not true. हाँ डिफिकल्ट होती है, that is only because of kanji. बट वो भी तब डिफिकल्ट लगती है when you leave your regular learning practice. तो सोचो मत, जापानी सीखना अभी से शुरू कर दो और मेरे चैनल को अभी सब्सक्राइब कर लो ताकि आपको सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन टाइम टू टाइम मिलती रहे. अब चलते हैं हम अपने 5th टॉपिक के फर्स्ट की पॉइंट पे. The vocabulary, the translation and grammatical notes introduces the new word for each lesson. Listen to the pronunciation and accent of each word carefully. Not only the word itself, but also its use in a sentence. Make sure you understand and practice the sentence pattern by saying the word and sentence aloud until you have mastered the pattern. Start practice by speaking the sentence aloud and repeatedly to accustom to the pattern. Remember, don't practice only the dialogue pattern. Try to expand the dialogue pattern given in my each lesson. For this, you can watch Japanese drama, anime and listen to those dialogues carefully and say the dialogues aloud. I will also add conversation drills in my lesson videos for your regular practice and better understanding. Watching Japanese anime and listen to its dialogue is the most effective way to get used to the Japanese sounds and to improve your listening ability. So as not to forget what you have learned in my class, always review it the same day. Also keep in mind that basic preparation is necessary for effective study. Now it's time to move on to the next and last key point. Don't limit your learning to the class lessons only. Try to talk to your friends who are learning Japanese or Japanese teachers or people whom you are connected. So if you learn Japanese with following given suggestions, you will definitely acquire the communication with expressions necessary for daily life in Japan. Now we have covered everything in Introduction to Japanese. If you have any query, ask in the comment box or you can ask your questions through mail given here. Along with class lesson videos, I will also continue to make interesting and informative videos separately on different topics related to Japanese language. And at last, one secret by which you always get success in your life is don't ever forget that every expert was once a beginner. So be ready and willing to be a beginner every morning. Do creative things, explore your genius mind, encourage others and be the boss of your life. I will meet you in my next such interesting and informative video. Till then, bye bye, take care and keep smiling.